Just imagine you wake up tomorrow in Germany. You don't have any German skill, no clue what Entschuldigung means. What would you do? If I had to start learning German from zero, then I would follow this exact plan. And trust me, it would save me months of confusion and boring textbooks. So if you're just starting or stuck and don't know where to begin, this video is your shortcut. So let's dive in. So the phase 1 is the first 7 days. Build your German brain. Here the goal should be build comfort with sounds plus survival vocab. I would not touch grammar at all in the first week. Nope, not even there did us. Instead, I would focus only on listening and repeating. What I would do? I would download a basic app like Duolingo or Drops. I would learn 50 must-know phrases, things like Wo ist die Toilette, Ich heiße, or danke, or bitte, the common everyday phrases you need in your day-to-day life. If you want to learn 10 everyday German phrases, I have already created a video on that. You can find the video clicking the I button. The next thing I would do is watch German YouTubers with subtitles, but kids show, like Papa Woods or Sesamstrasse. These are some kids show you can watch with the subtitles. Then I would set my phone to German. I know it's terrifying, but it works. And listen, the thing is, your ears need to fall in love with German sounds before your brain can make sense of the grammar. So don't worry, trust the process. And if you want to fast track your basics and want to master German in just 4 weeks, then I have the perfect solution for you. You can check it out in the description. And trust me, it will worth it. Now let's talk about the phase number 2, which is Week 2 to 4, structure plus sentences. And here the goal should be learn sentence building and simple grammar. Now that I have survived week 1, it's time to tackle grammar, but not the boring way. And here's my plan. Focus only on personal pronouns like ich, du, sie, es, wir, ihr. You got the point. Then I would focus on verb conjugation in present tense. And finally, I would focus on sentence structure. SVO, that means basically subject, verb and object. And in German you say it like Subjekt, Verb und Objekt. So here's some example. Ich lerne Deutsch. Ich lerne Deutsch. That means I learn German. Du sprichst English. Du sprichst English. That means you speak English. So as you can see, we are just focusing on the personal pronouns, like in this case, ich lerne Deutsch. Ich is the personal pronoun. Du sprichst English, du is the personal pronoun. Then we are focusing on verb conjugation. From lernen, we said lerne, ich lerne. Von sprechen, we said spricht, du sprichst. Then sentence structure, as you can see, ich lerne Deutsch. Ich subject, lernen verb, Deutsch object. Du subject, spricht verb, English object. And now it's practice time. Take 5 verbs and create 10 sentences per day. If you can do it consistently, I am guaranteeing that you can level up your German. Now let's talk about phase number 3, which is month 2, go from theory to practice. Here the goal should be start speaking plus understand real life listening, okay? And the thing is, here's where most learners quit. You feel like you know stuff, but you can't speak. If I had to do it again, I would talk from day 30, no matter how broken it sounds. I would just speak within AI chatbots in German. AI chatbots like ChatGPT, Gemini, these are the perfect example with whom you can practice your German. Then I would imitate other German speaker, like what they say, how do they pronounce something, some word. I would just directly imitate them. And finally, I would record myself talking about my day in German. This is a big one because if you don't have any partner to speak your German, then that can be a great alternative. So even if you sound strange, you are improving. Now let's talk about phase number 4, which is month 3 to 6. Go beyond A1. Here the goal should be expand your vocabulary, add past tense and get real. Now I would go deeper. This is where things get fun. So I would learn accusative plus dative. So in case if you are wondering what are these, let me tell you these are some grammar topics which you may learn in your A1 level, but you will go deep dive into them in your A2 level. So I would just learn accusative plus dative to speak about objects and movement. I would learn past tense, especially the perfect form, because if you speak in German, you constantly use the perfect form. That's why I would just learn the past tense in perfect form. Then I would learn 500 plus words in themes like food, family, job and travel. And start watching Netflix with German subtitles. Netflix series like Dark, Cassandra, Talks of Berlin, these are some good ones which you can watch in raw German. So let me give you a tip. Here's my tip. Pick one show, watch it with English subtitles, then rewatch it with German subtitles, then with no subtitles. And boom, you are learning without realizing. So now let's talk about what I would avoid. So don't do these things if you are starting over. So these are the things I would avoid. Number 1 is memorize grammar rules before using them. Number 2, only studying, never speaking. And number 3, being afraid of mistakes. Most of the new learners I see make this mistake. They try to memorize the grammar rule before they use them. Don't wait for the perfect grammar. Just go with the flow, and then step by step you can improve your grammar. And the next one is common one, which is only studying, never speaking. I see almost 99% of learners, they study like tons of grammar rules and vocabularies, but never speak. Let's take an example. When you were a child, you didn't just go through tons of grammar rules or vocabularies. You just spoke whatever you heard. And after imitating others for 1,000 times, you were finally able to speak the language. Same goes with German. Don't just study the language. Try to speak whatever you can. And the last point, being afraid of mistakes. Listen, nobody cares about your perfect grammar rule, and nobody is punishing you for your poor accent or let's say your bad grammar. And the thing is, nobody will judge you. Everyone will understand that you are learning the language from scratch. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. And here are my 3 rules for beginners. Number 1, immerse your ears first. Okay. Number 2, build sentences, not rules. And number 3, speak early, often and badly. In the beginning, it doesn't matter how bad you speak German. The goal here should be just speak whatever you can. And that's all. If you follow these steps, you will be shocked how fast you improve. So that's it for today. If this video helped you in any way, then give a thumbs up, share to the people who needs it, and I will see you in next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.